Good morning. It's Saturday. I'm awake, having my coffee. I'm tired. I slept like a baby last night. I slept so good. I sleep so good in the bed by myself. James and I joke about it all the time because I get front center of the bed and I'm in hog heaven. I got to FaceTime with his brother for a little bit. That was really nice. He's in such good spirits, laughing and joking. But then in the next minute, he's in a lot of pain. All the family's there. It's really good for them to all be together. I wish I could have been there, but I just couldn't swing the expensive ticket. I couldn't get off from work either. I'm there in spirit. His brother has always been a man of his own, if I could put it nicely, I guess. Just didn't get to see him a lot over the years. Anyway, enough of that. I am out here. I'm having my coffee, and I thought, well, I was getting anxiety just looking at the patio be the way that it is. I decided that, you know what, I need to start cleaning. So I'm halfway having coffee and halfway cleaning the patio. There is spider webs everywhere out here. Welcome to part 2 of the vlog. We're going to get this portion of the vlog started. And again, we have no idea where we're going to end up, but we're going to have fun along the way. We've got a wedding to go to. I did end up hanging the picture last night. I hope my neighbor doesn't hate me. I only had to hammer 3 times and the nail was in the wall, and I don't think I like it. The gray that's in it, like in the store, it looked more like beigey color, but on the wall, it is very gray. So I don't like that gray. So I think I'm gonna take it back. I don't know, I'm gonna look at it some more. I'm gonna do some more thinking about it, but as of right this moment, I'm not liking it. I don't know, there's a part of me, I thought, okay, last night I was like, oh. Then this morning I was like, maybe. And I don't know, I don't think I like it. I really don't. I don't know, we'll see. Okay, I am pretty much ready to go. My goal was to leave out of here. Get the lighting. Oh, the lighting is just horrible in this place. I guess this is the best we're gonna have. I am just about ready to walk out the door. I want to throw some clear polish on my nails. I didn't have time to paint them. I haven't done anything in my bedroom yet. but I've done a lot throughout the rest of the house. The wedding was absolutely beautiful. There is something to be said about a small friends and family wedding where the bride and the groom are just there to celebrate their love, their commitment, the union, and not trying to be on Instagram or TikTok or YouTube, just trying to make a show out of it. It is something to be said about it. It was absolutely beautiful. Tears, because it just looked and felt so authentic. I ended up wearing my blue dress again. Had not worn it since the last wedding that I attended. I've attended 2 weddings since I've been in Myrtle Beach. Wow, maybe I need to have a wedding of my own. I'm so tired. I'm so tired. I really need to get into my bedroom and I need to do some things, which I am gonna try, but I literally feel like I'm about to fall out from being tired, and that's not good. I wanted to finish before I left because something told me once I stopped, I wasn't gonna be able to pick back up, and I'm feeling the pain right now. Definitely feeling the pain. I've got clothes on the bed, so I need to get those off. I pulled all the scarves out of my little chair thing in my room probably about 3 or 4 days ago, looking for a scarf, and I was just like, you know what? I have way too many scarves. I need to get rid of some of them. It's just hard to do because I love them and I wear them at such random times. But I think tonight I'm gonna go through them again and I am going to get rid of some of the ones that I know don't have as much of love for, I guess. I don't know, it's gonna be difficult, but I'm gonna work on that. I keep thinking about the headbands that I have. I don't feel, like I have a hard time wearing headbands now. I don't know, I think it's the length that my hair is. So I keep telling myself, don't get rid of them because when your hair gets a little bit longer, you're gonna really wanna wear those headbands. I'm gonna try to get my room together tonight. I don't know if I'm gonna get the guest room done tonight. I am purely exhausted. It feels good to be in a place right now where I walked in, even though everything's not perfect, it just felt good. It felt good knowing that the house smelled clean and the table had been polished and the floor had been mopped and laundry's all done. It's not folded, but it's washed. So anyway, I still have that sitting over there because I'm trying to decide. I need to play around with that a little bit. I'm almost certain I'm gonna take the canvas back. I looked at it right before I left and I thought, no, I'm not feeling it. That gray, just, it looks too gray for me, and I'm over gray. I am over the color gray. I went through that gray spell and everything was gray, and now I want gray out of my life permanently. My, I think these were my first words today. What's good morning? Okay. I'm trying to get there this morning. I'm trying very hard. Oh, I slept so hard last night. I slept like a baby. I ended up, I think, going to bed about, 11:30-ish, I guess. Did get the room put together. I didn't get rid of as many items out of my little scarf situation as I would have liked. I just couldn't. Like, I just kept looking at them going, I might need that one. I might need that one. And this little headband, for instance. I don't remember where I got this from, but it was like one of those ones where I thought, I'm trying to get into this floral print. I've had it for a while. This is not anything that I bought recently. And I don't even know. I think I may have worn it one time. So I was like, oh, get rid of it. But then, I don't know if you all remember this. I wore it last summer. It was gifted to me from one of my coworkers at work, who's the lady that has been giving me all those clothes. She hasn't given me any in a while. I'm wondering if because she didn't feel like I was wearing enough of her stuff. I was wearing it. I am wearing it. It's just, you know me, my style is very, very all over the place. Some days I don't want to wear certain things, and some days I do. That's neither here nor there. Just me venting a little bit. But I have on my little short set. I'm not wearing a bra, so I'm trying to be conservative here. Look at that. It's got some blue on there. Honestly, I think this might be my detergent, because For some reason, every once in a while, which is so random and weird, my detergent will leave residue. Um, yeah, so anyhow, I think I'm gonna try to wash that. I ended up putting this on last night when I got back. My thought was I was gonna bring you all along with me doing the scarf thing, but it was highly emotional. Oh my gosh, that sounds so over the top. But I love scarves, and it's really hard to get rid of them because I do wear them. I just don't wear them every day. I am having my coffee this morning. I'm sitting out here. I'm just so relaxed right now. It feels so good. The birds are chirping. I probably should have the mic on because the birds are chirping quite loud. Quite loud. Okay, I grabbed the mic because I feel as though with the AC units kicking on, the birds chirping, you might not can hear me. Although I have a big mouth, so you probably can hear me. I just love the sound of birds chirping, which is so ironic because I don't like the sound of birds chirping. What are you saying, Sheila? House birds, I don't like. I can't imagine just hearing them constantly all the time in the house. My friend Terry used to have a bird. I'm not really down for all that noise in the house. It gets annoying for me. Something about sitting out here and I hear the birds chirping and I like it. Now I will say sometimes though I'm like, hey, can y'all be quiet? Girls trying to have a quiet moment out here, but no, I don't know. They're in their own element and they're having a blast and the sun is shining through the trees. It's gonna be a beautiful day. I got my incense burning. I am in, as they say in the country, I'm in hog heaven. I'm filming on a Sunday. That's surprising. I actually may bring you all along when I make my dinner tonight. I am going to make a baked potato with broccoli and cheese. Doesn't that sound divine? I'm a very low maintenance person when it comes to food. I've always been that way. I'm not foodie, as Terry and I like to say. I'm not a foodie. I don't really get into the taste like everybody else does. Like I can't taste every spice, every flavor. I'm just like, oh, this is good. What's in it? I have no idea. It just tastes good. But anyway, I am gonna sit here. I'm editing part one of the vlog, and then I'm gonna try to upload that today because it should have went up yesterday. My brother-in-law has escaped the hospital. Yes, he escaped the hospital. They put him in hospice because he can't take care of himself. He can barely walk, or so they thought he could barely walk. Yesterday, he said, and he's always said, like he's been very adamant about this, he doesn't want to die in a hospital. So he left the hospital. He walked out and he made it to an HEB, which I don't know in retrospect how far that HEB is from the hospital, but he made it to, I mean, even if it's just across the street, have mercy. My goodness. Like, how did he do that? When literally my husband was just saying he's so weak and so skinny and so, you know, but I guess where there's a will, there's a way. You can't knock a man's dying wish. He doesn't want to die in a hospital. He is back home with nurses coming in to check on him. I'm just praying that I just don't want to I just don't want him to suffer. Like I don't want him to hurt himself, like fall and can't get up. I don't know. It's a little bit scary, but then I'm telling myself, and which is what I told my husband. I said, you know, he is who he is, and if this is what he really wants, then we all, meaning the family, everybody has to respect it and we have to be okay with it. Just pray for him. It's the update. And then when it rains, it pours. Another one of our friends who had been suffering for quite a while, and I say suffering, I don't even want to say suffering, I guess. He has fought cancer for several years. He had it went in remission, came back somewhere else. They gave up on him a couple of times, and he just managed to jumpstart himself again. He just had a homegoing. He was another one of my husband's really good friends. We used to hang out as a couple. The four of us used to golf together. We used to do a lot of things. And unfortunately, our friendship ended. Didn't end. Well, I guess it did. They went a different route in life and didn't feel the need to want to be around us again for a while. And then we made peace, which was good. Before I left, we went out to dinner, the four of us, and we laughed and joked about some of the fun times that we used to have. And it was nice. It was nice to have that peace. I know more or less for my husband's sake, I'm so happy that they had that moment because the way the friendship went, it really bothered my husband. And I won't get into it, but I will say this: there is no faith or Christianity or religion or anything that should ever tell you that you're better than anybody else. Just going to say that. If you ever feel, or if you're ever sitting back and you're thinking you don't want to be around this person because of this or because of that, God likes everybody. Anyway, I don't want to get into that. It was nice that we got to make peace with it before he passed. And for my husband's sake, I'm glad because it really bothered my husband. I still wanted to see a day that we all got to hang out again. We joked about them coming here possibly and visiting us here. And I could sit here and talk about all the sad things that's going on right now. And I could totally talk myself into a slump, but I'm not going to. This is going to be a good day. It's going to be a day of rest for me. I'm going to be on my bum bum all day. On my bum bum, just sitting on my bum bum. I don't want to have any expectations of my day. I am going to go in here shortly. Well, I say shortly. I don't know. It probably won't be anytime soon. But I think I'm going to go in a little bit and I'm going to take a bubble bath. I might just take a long shower today. I actually think I want to make myself some breakfast this morning. May bring you all along for that too. Who knows? I don't know. We're just going to see what happens today, okay? Looks like I decided to bring you all along with me. These are some cutting boards that my son got me a few Christmases ago. They're from Amazon. I don't use them very often because they're kind of tucked away in a spot that I just don't see them. I'm trying to figure out which one is the one that's for vegetables. Lately, I find myself enjoying omelets. I tend to make omelets almost every day now. And of course, this too shall pass. I go from one extreme to the other with my eating as well as with my clothes and everything else that I do. I'm just all over the place most of the time. While I cut up these vegetables, I just want to ask, how is your day going? How are you doing today? Is it morning, noon, or evening that you're watching this video? Whatever time of day that you may be watching, I pray that you're having a very good day. Honestly, I wasn't sure if I felt up to bringing you all along with me initially, which is why I'm doing the voiceover. Looks like my omelet is just about done. It was absolutely delicious. It's much later. It's actually early evening. I decided that I was going to make myself a baked potato and broccoli for my dinner. Since it takes a while for a baked potato to cook, I thought, well, I better go ahead and get it in the oven now while I do a few other things. While the baked potato was baking, I decided to go ahead and take a shower. I stayed in the shower for quite a while. And of course, I washed my hair while I was in there. As a lot of the YouTubers say, I took an everything shower. Remember the blue streaks that I was sharing with you that was on my shorts? I was able to get it out. I'm using a Mexican detergent. It comes in little white squares. I got it when I was still living in San Antonio. I really like it. It's really good for getting stains out. Although I don't know that I would really call this a stain. I just think it's the detergent that didn't rinse out very well for some reason. I decided to snack on a leftover salad from the wedding. The salad was really good. And of course, because it's Sunday, I have to do my nails. I'm back in the kitchen now to finish off my dinner. Decided to do a little dance for you because I really, really like my PJ set. You know me, I'm all about my PJs. And yes, dinner was delicious. If you made it this far and you haven't hit that subscribe button, please do so now. Turn on the notifications. Give this video a thumbs up. And if you are a returning subscriber, you already know the love I feel for you. I'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye. Mwah.